Bitcoin is still making a massive consolidation, while the ETF inflows we got yesterday, well, they are not looking so good. So can we possibly see a shift in trend right here? Should we start to worry a little bit and maybe potentially even flip a little bit bearish? Well, I'm going to be talking about that exactly in this video. So make sure to press up that like button. Can we once again smash it back above the 80 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's first of all have a look into what's at imminent short term. And what we could be seeing yesterday is that we are having a look into what's this ascending triangle, and at the same time we are also having a look into what's our liquidity. And I was saying that until the moment that we are going to be creating another yellow box, well, we are probably not going to be seeing a massive breakout yet. But in fact, actually yesterday we got a little bit of a breakdown, but I shared on my Twitter profile that I was thinking that this ascending triangle was still intact and that we should draw it like this. So yeah, many people actually doubted me. Many people were just saying that actually it was breaking down and we should be turning bearish. But I was actually saying something different, and I was saying that we are not seeing our breakout yet. And yes, indeed, in the end of the day, we did get our bounce. So well, that played out perfectly. Now you could possibly make the case that we are seeing a confirmed breakout right now, and we are confirming our breakdown right now. But in my opinion, this scenario is not very accurate, just because we are not developing a lot of liquidity towards the downside right now. Okay, in fact, we can be seeing that the opposite is being created right now, because we can be seeing that we are creating a slight yellow tone of liquidity right here towards the top side. So it is actually starting to look like we are going to be developing the majority of the liquidity towards the upside. And it is also looking like we are still consolidating inside of our patterns. So yeah, at this current moment, I just think it is going to be foolish to be very bearish on the Bitcoin price right now. I actually think that we are going to be more likely to see a breakout towards the upside. Now, I will be explaining that exactly a little bit later in this video, and also discuss my exact price targets. But first of all, before that, well, why am I having such a bearish title after I actually do think that we are going to be headed towards the upside? Well, it is going to be because of the ETF flows. Okay, and in my opinion, this is actually really looking quite bad for the Bitcoin price, because what you need to understand is that this whole move towards the upside has been getting initiated because of this buying pressure from the spot ETF. Now, right now, we have seen that actually yesterday and the day before, this buying pressure is actually slowing down. And what we can be seeing yesterday is that the buying pressure from BlackRock is very rapidly decreasing. And at the same time, well, the outflow from Grayscale is rapidly increasing. And this adds the net inflow to a negative for yesterday. Now, do keep in mind that the data for Fidelity still needs to come out. So probably in the end of the day, it will be a net inflow that we had yesterday. But regardless of that, we can definitely see a trend shift, because last week we had an average inflow of about 500 million of buying pressure every single day. And right now, well, that massive buying pressure seems to be disappearing. So yeah, that is a pretty huge deal for Bitcoin in my opinion, because do keep in mind that this whole push towards the upside has been getting initiated because of the buying pressure from these ETFs. And if in fact this buying pressure will be disappearing, well, we can in fact be starting to have a look into a potential breakdown outside of this symmetrical triangle, and potentially have a look into a slight correction towards the downside. So yeah, this is just something you should start to keep in mind. It is not happening right now. We are still looking quite bullish in my opinion, but just keep it in the back of your head that possibly, maybe, we could as well start to have a look into a possible breakdown. And then, if you are going to be seeing this breakdown, well, it is also going to be making up for a very good trading opportunity. So I am going to be getting interested in trading this breakout in either direction, either towards the upside or towards the downside. Now, before this breakout, I would love to see more liquidity actually getting built up in either direction. And that is going to be giving me a clear view in which direction we could possibly break towards. So yeah, in my opinion, in the short term, a consolidation over here is still going to be pretty likely. We are just consolidating right now. Basically, we are getting rejected each and every single time from of this resistance and getting supported as well right now. So Bitcoin is definitely right now preparing itself for the next massive move. And if we are going to be seeing this breakout either towards the upside or towards the downside, well, the breakout target towards the upside would be all the way up towards a 54.3k level, and a breakout towards the downside would mean we are going to be having a price target all the way down back towards the 49k level. So a breakout in either direction is definitely going to be massive. Now, if you are going to be getting interested in trading yourself, you can check out this link down below, because you can right now claim $220 by only depositing $100 over on DEEPCOIN. And the best thing is that over on DEEPCOIN, you do not need any KYC and there are no restrictions. DEEPCOIN is basically very similar to, for example, Bybit. The only difference is that it just does not have any restrictions. So yeah, that is very good. And on top of that, I will also be launching copy trading. So make sure to search for my name over here and follow me over on copy trading. But do keep in mind that this will only be working if you do use my link down below. So make sure to check it out. And guys, for the longer term, well, we are just getting a massive breakout towards the upside. We are finally breaking above our most important level of resistance. On top of that, the Bitcoin halving is only about 2 months away right now. But do keep in mind that we are not going to be headed straight towards the upside in a straight line. We are also going to be seeing corrections on our way. And whenever we are going to be seeing corrections, well, I am going to be approaching it as a gift and buying up even more Bitcoin. But yeah, let's have a look into what developments will be going on in the coming few days for Bitcoin, and let's see if we are going to be seeing this massive breakout. But with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.